see my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young, hey, I don't know no.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
What up, Dakota? How you doing, man?
Here in South Florida.
Hey, Levita.
The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And
let's try to get warmed up and get a couple dubs on our belt.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 7.
What up, Darian? What's good with you?
Now here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That'll be marked as a 27.
Yeah, I'm not quite enthused. The NFL should have done the right thing in allowing Denver to postpone that game. Although it is their own fault. Straight up. They're out there without masks and they're doing things they shouldn't be doing. And honestly, at the end of the day, they're grown men, but it's an unfortunate situation.
No dink and dunk.
They've all the Saints were hit for a draft pick. What's going on, Betty? Zach Mize in the house. What's good with you, Zach?
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, yesterday's NFL action was very intriguing. Hi, Mom.
Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunks back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because
you know,
they did it both ways, right?
Drew Lock came out and apologized. Well, you know, his apology is very empty. You know what in the hell is going on. It's a pandemic nationwide. You know what I mean? Across the world, it's a pandemic. What the hell am I talking about? And you know for a fact that your mask issue is going to slip. Come on, dude. And then Driscoll gets hit with it. Now, all the quarterbacks are gone. And Vic Fangio's sitting on TV. They're supposed to be leads the team. Come on, dude. That sounded like some selfish, I want to do what I want to do crap.
He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him.
You know, Darren, they could have called me. I would have came out and played some quarterback. I still got something left in the arm. You know what I mean? I would have completed more than one pass, I guarantee that. I would have said I would have hung 2 touchdowns on the Saints. I might have hung 2 and ran for 1. I got some skills now. I might be getting a little older, but I still got it.
They sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in heavy favorite in this game.
Zach, man, make sure you hit me with your stream name and stuff so I can come follow you.
We're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all.
Sean Lewis in the house coming through with the like. Zach coming through with the like. Dakota and Darian also coming through with the like. And according to what I see, we have a new follower in JoJo.
The 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Who is Bazooka? Let me make sure I write this down.
The Dolphins now with a 1st and 10.
James Casey coming through with the like. But see, you can call all the quarterbacks you want, but you also have to have a grace period for testing and things like that. So with, I think it was Thursday, they still would have had a 3-day testing period and all that, so it was pointless. They petitioned the NFL to have one of the quality control managers play quarterback because he knows the offense. That's a load of crap. Give me that right there.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up and zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive.
This whole situation is ugly. And I 100% do not believe the NFL's catering to Baltimore at all. But I do feel like Baltimore is in an unfortunate situation. I wonder if they're following the protocols they need to follow as well.
On second down, Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
All right, let's try to get this third down. If not, we'll take 3, depending on how close we are.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Okay.
Sanders has it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down.
Who you got on your fantasy team? Derrick Henry, Tyreek Hill, or both?
Great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact.
Because my fantasy opponent yesterday had both.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read? Okay, the eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due.
I go back to the idea of how we're going to operate this season. When you show things in the locker room, they're not wearing masks, they're doing everything they're not supposed to do. You know, when you play football, you're inhaling somebody else's breath. Let's just say what the hell it is. Especially in them trenches, the offensive line, defensive line. You know, I don't even see how we're letting basketball be played. Professional, yes. College, no. Because at the end of the day, we still refer to them as college kids, even though they turn 18 and beyond. They're adults, but they're still in school adults.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouts
I'm going to make sure I put a spy on him right here.
love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's going to go up top.
Oh, that's picked off. That should have been picked. We got 8 viewers in the house. Can I get y'all to like, share, and follow for me, please? If you haven't been here before, tell me who you are, where you're watching from, who's your favorite team, what you liked and what you didn't like about yesterday's NFL action.
They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa.
Oh, that was bull.
He's taken down at the 36. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution.
You know, the NBA being in a bubble, to me, is the most efficient way where everybody's constantly tested and you get to a certain level in the bubble. No outside contact, none of that. I don't think you could necessarily do that with football.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to float this one.
He just keeps going deep.
And that is incomplete.
Actually, I do think you could do it with football, but you'd have a limited way to do it.
There is is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest.
What's good with you?
Type of speed, you do so. Send him deep.
Hey, it's Seabass. What's up with you, man? Welcome to the stream.
They run successful.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, it's Seabass. Where you from? Who's your favorite team, man?
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida.
I'm sitting here watching ESPN while I play. They're talking about Jalen Hurts getting a lot of run tonight.
Just making something out of nothing, so to
I
speak.
told a follower that I speak with often that if Carson Wentz is traded and he goes to the Colts, Carson Wentz will be a superstar. Not on the level of Mahomes, but he will become a superstar. Oh, Seabass, shoot, I'm in Maryland. My favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys. But I run with the Saints and the Cowboys, and sometimes I play followers and pick random teams and run with them. But yeah, Seabass, the way I'm looking at things and what I hear, you're about to get Carson Wentz next year.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Yeah, 108 is a huge number. But it's
as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Football to me is the ultimate sport. Let's just start there with that premise. With that being said, we ask human beings to put their bodies and lives on the line every time they play it down. Give me this one. Come on.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's
James Casey coming in with the East Coast representation. He's a Steelers fan.
maybe was a little questionable.
We got ASC Bass running with the Rams. The Rams are a good team to run with. You have multiple things you can do with the Rams offensively. You can go run heavy. You have a great set of backs. You can use quick passes. I just hit the quarterback late, and I got that one.
Defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Yeah, I screwed up when I actually got the pick. Gave him a free first down. Muwata is in the house. Muwata, how you doing? Brandon Russell, one of my dogs, is in the house. Brandon, how you doing today?
Lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
That's what I'm saying, Zach. But when we assess this as football fans, they say, well, we don't have any fans in the stadium. You still have a whole bunch of people compact. This is my thing. I haven't seen anybody on an NFL sideline spray and wipe anything. You have the water boys out there. They hand somebody a bottle of water. They take it, they squirt it. I ain't seen nobody use no sanitizer wipes. It's not that I'm looking for it, but, you know, in this time of struggle and pandemic, you know, it crossed my mind once or twice.
Stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see
well, Mom, you're on Twitch right now. If you were on Facebook, it'd be something different.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0.
That's what I'm saying, Zach. But that's also why they're testing so much. And that test is very uncomfortable. I don't know if anybody in the stream has ever had the COVID test. That's not something you want to look forward to doing. That's all I'm going to tell you.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Okay.
2nd and 8 now from the 10.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Tua. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Breida, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
My Twitch is Gant Gaming. That's G-A-N-T-T Gaming. Matter of fact, I'm going to type it in for you in a second if you need me to.
I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line.
I should have had an interception, but I hit to a late.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19.
Nah, I don't switch. Every time I get on, I'm streaming from all 3 platforms at the same time.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of
It's amazing to me that Adam Schefter just said the NFL felt like they had it under control. If the world can't get it under control, how the hell can the NFL get it under control? If anything, they should say that they feel like they're doing everything they can to keep the game safe. That's an acceptable statement. But to sound so ignorant and domineering about the subject is very off-putting, and it's very arrogant. I messed up. Alright, so he finally scored, and I got 4th and 6. We got to go for this.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense.
Honestly, I've been calling too many one-man reads.
Now they know that they can compete with this offense.
We get this first down, we'll be alright.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
All right, let's try to get a chunk play right here.
On 4th, they executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. The Saints going to call the
I just seen what I wanted.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
I 100% agree, Zach. I've actually prayed that we would have a football season. Then I actually felt guilty when they first started having these outbreaks.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably,
I'm a little pissed off behind that. That ball didn't come out fired as it should. That was a bullet pass, but he got it. Nothing I can say or do about it.
Don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Dolphins 16, Saints 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I mean, I'm a football fanatic. At the end of the day, this is an ugly situation that I never wanted to happen. I can't say I never dreamed it would happen.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what?
Well, you got to remember something, Zach.
Take the knee, get to the locker room.
A lot of people don't believe in the virus. That's just to begin with. I have read so many different articles from people that condemn the virus and said it's a spread fear mongers and all this kind of crap. I had a very bad accident. For them to come out and tell me they think I had the virus. And every symptom they said I had, or every symptom they said, yeah, I had it. I lost my ability to taste, smell, my insides felt like mush, or whatever. People don't believe it's real. So what can you say or do at that point? I mean, literally. People don't believe it's real till it affects them or somebody they love. And when you go and look at it from that aspect, then you have a whole world of confusion.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain.
Damn, Zach. You're one of the people I just got finished describing.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We saw this franchise.
Yeah. It more than hits home for me because it damn near killed me. I ended up passing out. Well, let me tell you this. The Sunday before the Sunday of that week, the accident, I went to the emergency room, sick as a dog. They told me I just had an upper respiratory infection, and I had to let it pass its course. So, that whole next week, I was still sick. The Wednesday before that Thursday accident, I could not swallow anything unless it was extremely hot, and I had to burn myself, the inside of my mouth to even swallow. That being said, that Thursday morning, when I got up, I went to DC and dumped my truck. I felt fine. I ended up knocking out, I want to say, the whole 3/4 of my job. All I had left was a drive, 45 minutes, pick up a whole area of what's called Indian Head, Maryland. I started on the first eighth of it. Before I could leave the first eighth, when we were finished, for some reason I started coughing, lost oxygen to my brain. That's when I passed out. At some point, the truck ended up against the tree. The tree is the only thing that kept me from going over a small cliff. See? And if your boy's from Indian Head, all he has to hear is Dollar Tree. Because the accident was right across the street from the Dollar Tree at that house. So, anybody who wants to talk about it, I'm right here. Because I was sick for almost a whole month. And all I kept hearing, you have to let it run its course. That's the biggest bunch of bullshit you can ever hear from a hospital. And I'm sorry for all the kids that are watching. Because I know a couple of y'all get your phone, you know. But that's what it is. Well, thank you. Because I almost wasn't here. But, you know, the whole fight was, the whole time, on my job. After the accident, why was he driving? Well, hell, there was nobody else. I had told the original driver of that route, because I was filling in. I said, you got to drive today. I was told I have to go to physical therapy. I said, I'm sick. I said, I'm done. My supervisor told me, can you just get through today? Nobody knew the route except me and the regular driver. That is the biggest problem on my job. And no, I'm not concerned about this game. This is my warm-up. Y'all have not seen me run the ball. Well, yeah. You can't get well? I had taken everything that I'm allowed to take. And that's the bad part. You know, with me being a CDL driver, everything I touch has to be non-drowsy. So that's what it is. I'm drinking hot tea. Whenever I get sick, I have to urinate every 20 minutes. So now I'm frustrated. The guys on back of the truck are frustrated. And now I'm trying to pee around them. So I'd pull up. I'd wait and sit there holding it till I pull up to about a house with 3 or 4 containers. I'd jump out, find somewhere to pee, jump back in the truck. That was life for me. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get sick, hey, drink orange juice. I don't even like the way orange juice tastes unless it's liquor in it. Oh, Zach, I took a class 2 or 3 months.
To throw is Breeze.
But if you're serious about getting your license, you better hurry up. Because they just changed a set of laws in February. And from what I'm hearing, they ready to change a whole nother set. And you have to be clean, Zach. I'm not talking about, well, yeah, clean, period. Because when you get a CDL, every time you get pulled over, they run your name through all 50 states. I work for Southern Maryland Recycling down in Owens, Maryland.
Smith catches left side.
Yeah, man, I love driving trash truck. Because trash is one thing that's never going to stop. And most of the time, I should not have to deal with people.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed.
Zach, I mean, I can send it to you, but that's down here where I'm at. It's Tri-County.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Right here where I'm at in Calvert County is Calvert, St. Mary's, and Charles. They have a place about 20 minutes from my house in St. Mary's County. That's where I went. But man, let me tell you something. It's not like how you think it would be. The areas up around Annapolis, stuff like that, you can't even really say the rich neighborhoods. Like my first year, when I was on the back of the trash truck, I made like $300 in tips. My second year, I made like half of that. Trust me, after seeing what Channel 4 News, they were like, the trash men should get the second amount of tips, the second most amount of tips behind the mailman. Don't nobody care about the trash man. This whole epidemic, all I hear about is essential workers. We're not allowed to stop working. But Zach, back to the CDL thing for a second. The easiest thing for you to do is go get your learners on your own. Because the class I took, if you had your learners before the class, it only cost you $800. So that's something you need to look into. The class itself costs $1,500 off the top. But yeah, go get your learners and find yourself a company. If you want to drive down my way every day, I could get you on as soon as you get your license.
Breeze to throw forward on 4th.
Ah!
And Breeze is
all right, that's the end of this one. This was my warm-up. Y'all know y'all didn't see me run the ball.
And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, but see, like I said, it's all about where you are. We're down here in little old Southern Maryland. And I was talking to my number 1 today. If we average, no, we can't say average. For all the houses we do in a week, if we got $20 from 30 houses, that's still $600. Do I think it's going to happen? No. I mean, honestly, a lot of people out here today always want you to hook me up. Well, hook us up. That's never going to happen. People don't appreciate stuff these days. There isn't a single, I appreciate you taking that whole thing of leaves and taking my toilet and all that old kind of crap. Yeah, man, go get your learners. Matter of fact, go get your learners, right? And then as soon as you get your learners, then intensify your search for a whole class. Trust me. You will love it when you get your license. I used to just chill out on back of the truck. But when you get those days where you're rained on and you're cold, Then you'll go get your license. Believe me. Yeah, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know, we get a gift card every now and then. Yeah, you know, people like Friday. You know, we looked out for some people. They trying to run out. Oh man, I didn't know you were coming. I'm like, why didn't you check your email? You know, I have a small problem with disrespect. I had somebody come outside and throw their hands up in the air. I'm like, you ain't hear this big loud ass truck when we were on 1st Street and you on 3rd Street? You had all that time to bring your stuff out. Don't do that to me. Don't disrespect my crew. It's not our job to knock on your door and say, hey, why isn't your stuff out? Grown men and women, put whatever you got in your hand down, put your stuff out. It's supposed to be out by 6 o'clock in the morning. Because I got this thing where I start wherever the hell I want. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you. Like I was sliding today. I had a couple moments where I was like, shit. My boy Scrap was right there with me. Scrap was like, man, we sliding again. I'm like, yeah, I know. But we were in an area where I just took my foot off the gas. I never touched the brake. I let the truck go for a little bit. Then I got it back together.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into
the whole thing about the driver is y'all supposed to be a team. The driver's job is to make sure the truck ain't stopping. I have a thing where I judge you off how you moving. If you out there moving fast, when your can hits the ground, the truck is gone. As long as your next can is close. And I try to teach guys, look, if you cannot beat the truck to the next can, get on the truck. There's no points for running to the next can. That's a waste of your energy when you still got another 4,000 cans to deal with. The speed is how fast you can dump the can and put it back where it goes and get to the next one. Man, I was supposed to switch to somebody else. That's why y'all saw me fall down with the safety. I didn't know I was switching to the safety.
Christian McCaffrey, 65 yards. And the Panthers are going to take
You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be. But when you got a driver who's trying to milk the clock for whatever reasons they got, even though they got there 2:30 or whatever, that's a problem. I had to go to my supervisor and tell him, listen, I know that sometimes you have to put me on the truck. I'm not getting on this guy's truck no more. I'm done. And he thought it was a joke. Because, see, I get along with the guy somewhat. But when I say I'm not working with somebody no more, I mean it. Go find somebody else. Because I'm tired of busting my ass, and then I have to be out there 4 hours on something that should have took me an hour and 45 minutes.
Across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The ball carrier.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5.
What's up, Jeff Wood coming through with the light? Mwata, you awfully quiet.
Bree's going to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
On the keeper.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 5 yards.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Two veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints first down.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not really in the mood to play Madden. I'm in the mood to play Call of Duty. But I just don't feel like changing this.
They'll roll him out right. This is complete to Michael Thomas. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately. It's a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down by Shaq.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Yeah, who you telling? You know, lately I'm struggling to slide with quarterbacks and everything.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into his wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and run with Murray. And he picks up.
Yeah, you know.
He's taken down at the 29.
I came home and fell asleep, and I was like, let me get up and stream.
4 yards to pick up the first.
My first game was my warm-up, and I was just playing and talking, but, you know, this game right here, I'm still pissed off at the fact I tried to switch over, and they switched me to the safety, and I dove like an idiot. But it's all good. Taking my time coming down the field. Jeff, how you doing today, man?
Now a first down carry. It's Camara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10.
Nah, Jeff. I tried that, and Drew Brees jumped up in the air and got hit and fumbled. It was ugly. I'm going to figure it out, though. I need to go to practice mode and try it, but, you know, I don't like doing all stuff like that. Oh, Lord. I don't know who the hell 71 is, but my right tackle was giving up everything. That's why I cut back and tried to reset Bree's feet.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze.
Oh, God.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Weaving through.
Yeah, I'm sucking today. I just can't get my shit together.
Here we go. Here we go.
I just can't.
This one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
I'm having a bad day behind the sticks.
The defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit extra?
I really am.
Score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
At their own 25-yard line.
I don't know what's going on with me. I think I really want to go back to sleep. But I know I got to get up at 1:30 tomorrow morning, so.
Are you worried at this this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
They just postponed the Ravens and Steelers to Wednesday.
Back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fast.
Jeff, I just can't get it together. Seriously, I'm telling you. Look at this. That should have been picked. It's like literally, I'm looking, and I don't see my defenders till I throw the ball, and it's like, oh God, what the hell's going on with me?
Good plays have him on the move on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later.
Adam Schefter's reporting right now.
A 4-yard run on first down.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. And he's gonna go.
God, I can't get 71 to freaking block.
Brian Burns able to collapse the pocket.
This one cat. I see why he's constantly trying to rush from that side. There's no help there for me.
Breeze now. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
First down, New Orleans.
To throw, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete.
That's the best pass I've thrown all day.
Inside the 15 he goes.
It's a gain of
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
I got the Seahawks absolutely drown in Philadelphia tonight. They might hang a 50 burger on Philly. They'd have to pull back for sportsmanship, not to destroy Philly tonight.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Third down.
Now Breeze on third down. Eluding the pressure right. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to fourth down.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick.
They still talk about Nate Robinson getting knocked out. Okay, it's not funny no more. I mean, yeah, I was laughing earlier. But you know what? That man had enough guts to go out there and fight that guy. So hands down, I give him all the respect in the world.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
You know what, y'all? I think I'm done on the sticks. I think I'm ready to go play Call of Duty.
And the Panthers will get the football back.
I'm just not in the zone today. For real. I can't get myself there.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And now it's second down.
For DJ Moore.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
4-7's a mic. 4-7's a mic. Strip the ball.
To the air again with Bridgewater.
Why isn't my players playing, man? I mean, DeMario Davis is right there. He doesn't even make a move on the ball. He makes a tackle after the catch.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
47 Mike, 47 Mike.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man. Complete.
Yeah, I know it's time for me to get off. Anytime I hit him and he doesn't let the ball go.
Final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
47's the Mike. 47's the Mike.
And again, it's Bridgewater. That's McCaffrey complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Flushed out right. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Carolina.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do
Jesus, I can't get no blocking up front. Yeah, y'all, this right here ain't working out at all. I think I'm just not in it today.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
18-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze flush to his right. He's got Burton here. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for
maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that'll be incomplete.
Intended for
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now, Breeze again. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
And the Saints
again, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally
Breeze
down at the 32-yard line.
Alvin Kamara.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Breeze to throw again. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Under 10, 10.
So the false start will back them up 5. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Ready. Yellow waiting. 21. Check my 21. 65. 65.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
To Jared Cook.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? This will be caught at about the 5. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him. You know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Shotgun now for Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up.
Yeah, I'm done. Because I threw the ball before I took off running. That's why I took off running, because it didn't come out. I'm done. Y'all had a good one. I just can't stream today. I'm sorry.